the other one.
Yeah. Oh, Gun Nation.
Hey, you can't steal my shit.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to a good night of TR out having fun. What did I call this one? He's doing someone better. I mean, something better. So we love TR, but he's having a different day today. So I just want to say hi. We're having a chat. We got Pop's Quest and Big Johnson Guns and Gear. So and we got a few other people that are going to be jumping in here in a minute. But thanks for showing up. Rob, anything new and exciting?
CZ's, baby. This looks like we got us a little Glock sandwich going on here. I don't know what it looks like on your screen, but you're in the middle of two.
No, I'm the right ball. You're the dick in the middle. And Big Johnson's the left nut.
We got us a Glock sandwich going on, and normally, see, the way I eat a Oreo is I eat both sides and I throw the middle out. So I'll just leave it at that.
There you go.
I just messed with you, brother. Good to be on.
No, I appreciate it.
I can't be here like for 2 hours, but I'll be here for a little while.
All right. Big Johnson, what's new? Did you ever make it into the mafia of anti-Antifa?
Oh, yeah. Albert did. I guess not me, but Albert. I think Albert's in, hopefully. I haven't gotten the approval from Pops and Rick, but hopefully I'm good.
Oh yeah, you're a solid investment in our movement for sure. Yeah. I was just in a mood to just do something funny, so I was like, "Fuck it," or screw it. I'm sorry, screw it. I was just gonna do something a little fun. So,
well, it worked out. It was pretty good. I like your what is it, Albert voice?
Yeah, my little Albert. It's my little South Park voice.
Oh, yeah. That's where you got it from. Nice. Yeah, that was very creative. I laughed from the beginning to the end, which, you know, that's awesome.
Good.
Yeah. Hey, it's Calvin.
What do you call me Calvin for? I don't get it.
It's your nickname. SoCal, Calvin, whatever.
So Calvin.
So Calvin. I always think about it as
because you look like a little kid to me, you know. It's like fucking.
You look like a fucking retarded fat guy with a beard, but I don't complain about it, right?
Santa, Summer Santa. That's Summer Santa you're talking about right there. Leave him alone.
Yeah. No, whenever I hear Calvin, I think of Back to the Future when Michael J. Fox is in that bed after he gets all banged up, and the chick's looking at his underwear. Calvin, is that your name, Calvin?
That's funny.
Tell me what you think, SoCal. Look at this guy.
Ooh,
who is that?
Make some noise. I can't really see it. The big...
check it out. Hello.
Senior Pops.
Cool.
That's a badass.
Pop. You can tell by the beard profile.
It's like camouflage, but not really.
Got the ear pro.
I'm glad you got me with the eye pro and the ear pro. You know how many times I get shit on videos. You ain't wearing no eye protection, blah, blah, blah.
Not too shabby for an old fat man. Wow. Boom. Take that.
The sad thing is
talking about me.
I am. He's younger than you are too, I think.
He's like a ninja though.
Oh yeah. He's like masculine ninja.
That's
ninja
it.
Pops.
Hashtag no homo.
Yeah.
I'm just loose.
You guys always put that
loose.
in. You always put that in like you're trying to trick somebody, but this shit don't work. We can see right between that.
That's why I say full homo. I ain't scared to say it.
It's kind of like my ATF suppressor buddy that was in the corner.
Wasn't married? Oh shit! I'd be on that like white on rice.
That's it.
Yeah, Rick, where'd you come up with this idea of shooting a bottle?
Thanks.
I've heard about it many times. I always wanted to try it, and I know there's better ways to do it and all that stuff, but I figured, why not? It was raining. Basically, it rained all freaking day long, and I'm like, well, the wife's gone. It's me and the boy. We're having fun. We like doing this kind of stuff anyway, so let's try this out. And it actually worked a little bit.
Did you take the screw cap off the thread protector off, drill a hole in the cap, and put it back on, and then screw the bottle?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering how it didn't shoot off the end, but that's how mine does too.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, I like that little gun. That little Ruger's nice. That Mark IV.
I love mine.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, I put that red dot sight on it, and Bird Dog, can't remember what her last numbers are, but we all know Bird Dog. She has the exact same problem. She has the exact same sight. I can't get, it shoots low, like 3 inches low at like 15 yards at the most, and it won't go up anymore. The dot won't. That's why I was asking a question, like maybe on this one it's supposed to line up with the line. Like
you got a Sharpie. You got a Sharpie marker. You can just.
There you go.
Yeah, I need to slide some paper underneath the sight or something. I don't know.
Yeah, KS has the Burris. He's got the Venom. He's got like 3 of them. He's testing.
I had that problem when I first was sighting in my Glock with that RMR on it. It's like you can't tell where it's hitting, especially on steel. It's stupid. So I just used the front sights and then kind of figured out where the front sights were at, and then kind of tried to line the dot up
On the top front side.
on like right in the middle of the dot on the front sight. And then that way I don't, when I come up, I don't even look at the front sight. I'm looking at the dot.
But yeah, that means you're kind of using it as a rear sight, though, right? A little bit, kind of.
It's yeah, I guess. It's more like just like a regular reflex sight on a rifle. You're just looking for a dot. I don't, depending on parallax and all that other stuff, but yeah, it ended up being really accurate after I figured out how to work it. Which does take, it's completely different. It's just a totally different way of bringing a handgun up to your face and engaging. It's really odd.
What's that $5 word you just used?
Parallax?
Woo, wow.
Prophylactic.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's prophylactic for guns.
We don't say all that high-tech shit in Texas.
Prophylactic to infinity. I've only shot one time. I think it was Bad Billy's. Maybe one other time in my history of living. I've never really gotten to where I think I can know what the hell I'm doing. So
I can't find the dot fast enough going from iron sights to one of those red dots. I don't have enough time behind it. I mean, I can find the iron sights 10 times faster than trying to find that stupid ass red dot.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes my brain hurt when I shoot those sometimes.
I had the same problem as well.
Yes, Chuck, I am the luckiest guy I know.
What you need to do is bust out a case of STPs and have fun. Get you a little screw-on adapter. Those actually do work.
Those would be fun. If I get some cash, I'm gonna sign up for some doing the paperwork and getting a couple. I basically only want a 22 pistol one. Well, 22 rifle pistol one, but I want it thin and nice. That's basically the same size as the Ruger Mark IV barrel slide, just so it looks nice and tight. And then the other one, I don't know, something for a big rifle, something or other.
Mine are only good. Mine are only $2.99 each.
Yeah, I know. Did you get a tax stamp for the part that screws onto the gun?
Nope.
Yeah.
You can get them at gun shows all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
You just can't put that shit anywhere in the public,
No, that's
Actually, let me rephrase that. You just can't put anything on it.
All you do is carry a screwdriver with you if you follow me.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too, is as soon as it has the hole on the bottom, it's done.
When I get finished, it has many holes in it.
Yeah. It's all the oil from the containment trap. You had to get the oil out of there.
No, it's old school. That's how you get the filter off. You got to stick a screwdriver in it.
Yeah, but you're not shooting those big Fram ones, are you? Oh, fuck those things.
Dude, they're this freaking long. They're off of a 1984 Chevy 454. 84, I think it's 82 through 89.
Because they make those nice, the ones that go on a gas pump.
Yeah.
And it's the thin one.
Telling you, the bigger they are, the quieter they are. They really are.
Oh yeah, I would bet.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah,
Doop,
it'll
doop,
take
doop.
more.
Yeah, but
they're
you don't know where the hell you're aiming. I mean,
Yeah, that's the only
No,
shitty
they're-
part is unless you got. Well, you do have front sights that are about 14 inches long
Yeah, they're
on that one gun. Holy fuck!
yeah, they're you can rack the damn slide with them.
Shit,
But-
you can hang it in the closet. Just flip it
Yeah,
over
they're-
and put it on the front sights.
They're hard to. Hey, Twisted Metal's on.
Hey,
They're
Yeah,
hard.
what's up?
y'all hear me?
Up, Twisted.
We can.
Awesome.
yeah, we can hear you.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, not
How
too
you
bad.
doing?
Not too bad.
What's up, man?
Yeah, Chuck says he uses the TRS 25. I've got a few of those. I like them.
What's up, Shane? Are you
Oh,
gonna show your face or is it Ninja Night?
oh, it's Ninja Night.
All right, just checking.
I'm still trying to figure this hangout thing out.
Well, hit that little button that looks like a camera. Just
There we
kidding.
go.
There
There you are.
are.
No, your Ninja Night just went. Oh, look at that shirt.
Oh, you like
Nice.
that, huh?
Check that shit out, boys and girls,
Good
ladies,
support.
and boys and girls of all ages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't lucky enough to get one of those.
He bought that. He bought that at my what the hell's it called?
Was it Teespring
Spreadshirts.com or something
Yeah,
like
that
that.
one.
I got some new ones coming out. Oh, you might have saw it on that one video.
You got the ball sack on it.
Yeah, it's got the ball sack, cock and lock.
Cocked and locked.
That's right.
So we got 3 representatives from the CZ Mafia here.
Yeah, you guys are still wishing you had an Infinity. I'm not really worried about shit.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I hope to one day run out of CZs to buy and then happen to stumble across an Infinity.
I'm
Well, I
telling you,
stumbled
Rob,
across
just
it.
order you one right now that says Pops Quest on it. Probably cost you $5,000. Be bad as hell. You'll never want another one ever.
You know what?
Why
I
not
gotta
do-
draw a line. I gotta draw a line somewhere, and I truly mean that. That's a little much for me.
No.
Guess what? I almost jumped on or when was it, Pops? The day before yesterday, or is it yesterday?
It seems like every day, but yeah, we'll go with the day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday, I almost I had a Checkmate in my hand, a used Checkmate, and I've never seen a used one ever. And that thing is awesome. But
You know what's funny? When you and I got off the phone, I went and looked at one. There's one for $31.25, brand new.
yeah, this one was what I tell you it was $22.90 or $23.90.
Right, but then the dude tried to jack you. But
Yeah, but he wouldn't let me freaking pull it apart, and I'm not buying anything used I can't pull apart.
oh, I'm sorry,
absolutely.
my bad. Wait,
First
back
off-
back the truck up.
First,
It's
you guys say-
$27.44 cash, $2,744 on CZ USA right now. The check
Brand new.
brand new, $27.44.13 cash price.
Wow. Yeah, I checked a Tanfolio, and they have a Tanfolio that has all the same stuff. You just got to buy your red dot, and it's $1,900. Brand new.
I just hate how nothing's in stock, like ever.
Like,
Why
they
do you
fly.
keep saying
I'm
that?
telling you.
YouTube, between the two you fuckers, there's not a CZ within a 3,000 miles. Fucks always grab them all.
I've got
It ain't
14
me.
of them.
It ain't me. It's that fucker in Texas.
They
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
do
talking
think
about
that you're in
Twisted either.
Texas.
I'm not talking about Twisted either. I'm talking about that other fucker.
Yeah. Bad Billy's saying I should have jumped on it. Yeah, I was actually going to buy it, but he wouldn't let me pull it apart. And I'm not going to buy a used pistol. I can't. And he goes, well, I don't know how to pull it apart. And I said, well, I do. He said, no, I'm not going to let you take it apart. I was like, whatever, dude. Bye.
Mm.
But yeah, it had the red dye. It was ready to roll. It had everything on it.
How much was it?
But, you can only run them in open class anyway. So, and that's not.
Yeah, it ain't no IDPA gun. That's for fucking sure.
No, but also you have to run 100 and the lowest you can run it, it's 124, and it's a special ammo, and it's $33 a box. And I'm not.
Yeah, but
paying-
most guys that run that gun reload their own shit. So.
Yeah, well, I don't, but I have a friend who does, right?
Yeah, I don't know. You're never supposed to shoot someone else's reloads. That's the number one rule of reloading.
Unless you're selling them to them.
Yeah.
For
Actually,
$35 a box.
You have to sign a wafer first.
yeah, actually, Bad Billy's right. It's I am probably going to grab a Tactical Sport Orange. That's probably going to be my next one. But they're hard to find too. But they're only $1,700. They just have it. They don't have optics on it, but you can get an optics rail for it. But
I don't know if I'd run the optic. I swear, I just don't think that's my bag. But I do love the orange. You know, back when I was looking and you were helping me, they had one in stock, and I almost bought it. But
yeah, they're hard to find. Chuck Connors is still all alone with his Glock. No, you're not. Rick has one too.
I still outperform all those CZs all day long.
Oh,
As
whatever.
long as you don't change anything on them.
Whatever.
There's
You know
nothing
what?
to change, dude. They're perfect.
All right, the world goes to shit. Guess where you're gonna find ZZ parts? Nowhere.
at Big Johnson's house.
CZ Parts? Shit.
ZZ parts.
Look up Cajun Gun Works. They got all you want.
No, I'm talking about when there's no stores open.
Oh,
You
shit.
ain't
I've
finding
been,
shit for that gun.
no, I've been loading up. Trust me.
Well, you just switched to a new one.
I'd say my collection's deep enough where it ain't gonna fucking matter, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And besides, a pistol is worthless. Rifles are where it's at. If you're looking for the zombie apocalypse, let's break out the rifle collection then, brother. Fuck a pistol, you know?
Yeah, pistols just get you to a rifle. We all know that.
Yeah. Shotguns, hell yeah.
Speaking of
What
rifles,
was that?
so you guys know I
13
went and bought that Patriot Ordnance Factory. What the hell was it called?
Revolution.
Yeah. Thank you. Did you get yours yet?
No, damn it. I'm not gonna. Not quite, man. Not quite.
Okay, so I got it on Sunday, and it was in the safe, and I got home from work yesterday, and I opened it up after I'd mounted a nice little scope on it, and it was in there crying. I could hear it literally weeping, and I felt so bad, you know, and I listened really closely to the barrel, and I'm trying to hear its faint voice, and it's like, he misses his family. So today at lunch, I went back and got his little brother. the 5.56 version called the Edge.
Wow.
Oh,
You're
dear
gonna
God.
wait 10 days.
So I have to wait 10 days, but he will soon be reunited with family, and they will be able to caress and love and embrace each other from within the safe.
Is that how you tried to sell that to your wife? Like, oh, it's so sad.
Yeah, exactly. Works out perfect. No, there's no selling.
Yeah, she's a social worker, so it works out good like that.
Yeah, she understands.
Yeah.
It's just human nature. It's just nature to want to be with family. So she totally got it. So I can't wait to reunite the family. Everything's gonna be great. And then I got this scope, this Trigicon 1x8 by 28.
Oh, you should let me try that out.
Yeah, dude, totally. It's I'm trying to line it up.
Will that fit on my shadow?
Probably. It's gonna make it weigh like twice as much.
Need some duct tape.
This is like really hard.
It's working. I see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Oh, yeah, anyway.
You had it like 50
It's-
times.
Yeah, that thing is sick. For the price of a razor, like the Vortex razors, or even the more expensive PST sights, that thing was like $13.50, and good lord, the glass is stupid sick when you have it on full magnification, all the way out, dialed out to 8. There's no distortion. There's no, the ocular weirdness on the outside of the window.
Uh-huh.
It's perfect.
So how much was
So you're saying that's better than the HDs, Razer HDs?
Yeah, for sure. And it does 2 times more magnification. It goes up to 8 power, and
Yeah.
plus it's the same first focal plane, so the reticle magnifies with the target, or the view, whatever, so you can range find.
Did you say 2x8 or 1x8?
1 to 8 power.
Oh, that's nice.
So, and the cool thing is that at 1 power, you can literally go eyes open up to about 3 power. Then everything kind of squishes down in the sight. You can't really see what make a differentiation of between your eyes, but anything below that, you can literally shoot it 1 eye open, or both eyes open rather, and it just looks like you're looking through a red dot. It's freaking awesome.
Wow.
What was the price?
I got this one for $13.49 on Amazon.
So it's a little cheaper than the HD, the Vortex.
It's way cheaper. Those are like $2,400.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen one for 6. Was it 16? No, that's what I could get it for.
But I bought one of the HDs maybe a year ago to put on something. I don't remember what, but this thing just
Kicks.
I thought that scope was killer. This is even more killer.
Wow.
You should do a review on it, but I'm still waiting on some gun videos you haven't done in a while.
Well, yeah, I got lots of things lined up in the pipe. It's just a matter of
Lighting
filming.
do them on your cooking channel. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sure
Like soda
I'd only
boil.
lose like 15,000 subs overnight. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Sometimes you just gotta say, "Screw it, buddy."
No, actually, I got a bunch of stuff together, and I made some practice videos, and I think I'm ready to do some more gun videos that might be fun if I can remember how to speak. That's all I need to do is just learn how to speak.
Hey, you could get a shirt and put it around your face, talk like that.
That's not going to help me speak,
Could be
but it
Albert.
would hide the ugliness. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, that could
Well,
get you a few extra subs right there. That's my
Don't
fault.
wear your headset though. You'll look like a gamer.
Yeah. I might
Too
have
late.
I might have to send you a head, just like a earbud or something.
Just
Why
make
do you
sure
have to
your
wear
first
that?
video, when you come back and doing videos, make sure your first one is a complete fucking train wreck. That way, everyone after that is
It'll set the bar.
don't make an epic first video. You'll never post video number 2. It'll never happen.
Make them like mine. Train wrecks.
I was saying more like
Everybody likes
Rick's,
watching
but
a train wreck anyways.
Yeah, burn it straight from the internet to the internet from your phone, regardless of how it fucking.
I'll do it in
burns.
my jacuzzi.
Yeah. Make sure you got a fishing pole. Here we go. I'm back on the shit list again.
Oh Lord.
Make sure you do that all that high tech editing like I do too.
I can't help it, man. I enjoy the editing process and the color grading more than I actually enjoy doing the videos. The only thing better than that is the conversation that occurs after the video is posted.
Right.
I don't even know how to edit. I'm sure I could figure it out, but I'm just like, whatever.
Your editing is called the delete button. Oh, that turned out shitty. I'll delete it and start over.
Start over.
Yeah, when I do them on my phone, because I do all mine on my phone, I can't even pause them. So it's all a first take. That's just what you get.
Why the hell can't you pause? I can pause on my stupid ass.
On my
$100
iPhone.
smartphone.
No, my iPhone 6 Plus won't pause.
What do you mean?
You can't just pause it.
Video.
Yeah, like if you're on
so
video,
you're recording and then you're all, oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna hit pause real quick, or I gotta go piss. I'm gonna pause
I
it.
can't pause. It won't
Can't
pause.
pause.
I know,
Yeah,
but why
it'll
would
start
you
the whole new
pause it?
video.
Just cut. You just put the 2 videos together.
That's too difficult. You get what you
iMovie.
get.
iMovie.
You get what you get.
Too difficult. Come on, man.
Hey, I've done it so far, so
You're doing good.
it is what it is. Thanks. I appreciate you, Bobby.
Yeah, it is.
All mine are off
You're
my
doing good, boy.
iPhone 6.
Bobby.
Bobby.
What you need to do is go buy you a stupid ass Samsung phone to do your recording on, and then just pull the chip out and upload it from the iPhone or something. I don't know, or hotspot it from the one phone to the other. That way you could at least use the freaking pause button. You could probably pick a used one up at a pawn shop for $100 or something.
Or just get a real camera.
Rob, whose phone are you holding? Because that's not your phone.
No, that's mine. It's a Samsung. It's a cheap smartphone. I mean,
I thought you had a flip phone.
I did for the longest time. And the Smithsonian finally gave me a call and offered me
Me
$1,000
and Billy were having fun talking about your flip phone and shit. Like the motherfucker can go and buy 20 iPhones, but he won't use one.
No, I don't want no iPhone. Plus, I didn't buy one that was on my plan. So I mean, plus they were worth $100 cash to me. You know, I had like 9 of them. So you do the math. Hey, I've sold enough phones and freaking GoPros to pay for all my fucking CZs. So
yeah, I could have used it. I could have used a GoPro, but my buddy didn't, hook me up on one.
I sold my last one today. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, I only asked you like 2 months ago.
What a dick.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I must have been hammered that night or something.
All right. When I see that CZ pop up, I'll go,
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll hook you up.
Pop up.
Don't worry, I got my eye on about 24 more of them things. I'm just waiting on the price to drop. I'll hook you up. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, I saw, Bad Billy's saying that I can download a different camera app for your phone, and I did see that. I never did it. I mean, what I do works for me. Hell, I'm not trying to be anything professional.
Yeah, you are.
No.
We all are, dude.
We all are. We're all professional.
Put the persona away and just recognize the fact that
you're Elvis.
You want to be awesome, like us.
Well, let's go out in the audience here.
Hang on. Let's answer this question first. Bald and Curious says Pop has selective memory, Big Johnson. Yeah, I agree.
What'd you just say?
Bald and Curious says Pop has selective memory, Big Johnson. And I said, I agree.
What'd you just say?
Question. He's not getting it. All right, we got ambiguity. Big Johnson Guns and Gear. He's in here. We have Pop's Quest. Dun, 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 dun. Man, you guys wouldn't shut up. Holy shit. Got Twisted Metal of Texas, who's in here. Brian Marks. The Redneck Prepper. Evan Fields. V-Board 001. Frank L. Papa's Place. Bald and Curious. JDS Hillbilly. Got J. Greg Campbell. How you doing? I didn't even see that one there. Bill V. And Sandy's Passion. Chuck Connors. Daniel God is my judge. And I'm almost done here. Rich 4150. Halo. Let's see here. Sister Earth. How you doing? Bad Billy 429. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Skywarp's in there. Let's see what else. Shit, my eyes are going blurry. Trying to read all the up and down here. Mindy, Patriot Angel. I missed one here. Where'd it go? Hopefully I got everybody. Bald and Curious, Campbell. I think that's it. I might have missed one person. Evan Fields. Nope, said it. And WTF SoCal, who is also in the panel. So thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.
Hey, man, I had to grill
thumbs
some
up
chicken.
button. Make this thing go crazy.
Chicken. I had to grill chicken.
I know. He's all, I got to cook a chicken. I'm all, well, get your shit together because it's time to roll.
Yardbird.
That's right. What's up, Shane? Tell us something new. How come you made those big old, those lead ingots when you could have been making bullets?
Well, I still haven't got my press yet, so.
Yeah, but I got one.
So yeah, I'm just melting down lead right now.
Where are you getting
You're
lead from?
outside, man. Or
let's
breathing
see,
or something.
a buddy of mine works where I used to work at FedEx, so I get all the oil wheel weights and shit from them.
Aren't they running a bunch of zinc and steel now, though?
There are some zinc in there. I haven't found any steel yet, but yeah, there are some zinc, but I'll weed it all out.
I had a guy that was willing to give me I went to get some brakes done on my delivery truck, and I walked out the back, and I'm like, what y'all doing with that? And it was a 5-gallon bucket. He's like, we take it to scrapyard. I said, can I have it? He's like, yeah, you can have it. And so I started picking through there. All of them were friggin' steel, or zinc or whatever. I'm like, well, never mind. I don't feel like fucking with it, so I just left it there.
Yeah, fortunately, most of them are about 90% is still lead in there, so
nice.
I've been pretty lucky.
Yeah. That was really good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you look like the lead baker, man, making those little muffins and stuff. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually we are going to have a lead crunch, when all that lead gets shot up. I mean, I guess they're going to go to like some kind of composite bullet or something,
And get it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did the lead just come from outer space? I mean, because now you can't shoot it into the earth. Didn't it come from the earth? Like California, no shooting lead. Like, didn't that shit get extracted from earth? All we're doing is putting it back in there. Like,
yeah, but California don't want it back. They want you to take it out but not put it back.
Hell no, man. You're going to kill the spotted owls and the
three-pickered poodles.
Polar bears.
And the unicorns and the Delta smelt. You can keep it.
Do y'all still get pistol rounds that are lead out there?
Oh, yeah.
You can get whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
It's California. You can get it all.
It's just some ranges, right? There's some ranges outlawed. Is that what it is?
Only the outdoor ranges. Well, no, actually, the outdoor ranges, around here at least, prohibit steel core because when it ricochets off stuff, it starts forest fires.
Okay. We know about that, don't we?
No.
No. We're not shooting flare guns. We're shooting steel core.
That was lightning.
When we go to Farmageddon, I can bring my my flare gun and my lipstick bullets.
There you go.
Well, you'll have to check that shit at the door. We don't allow flares out there no more.
Damn. What about
I want to see a 30-round clipazine go off all at once.
Yeah. What about flare guns that shoot 12 gauge?
Yeah, all right. As long as you shoot a magnum slug out of it, one-handed.
You gotta put it in the fire to test it first, anyways.
Yeah, 3-inch slugs, and I'll provide the wrist brace.
Yeah.
I'll provide the Band-Aid after it fucking whacks you right in the forehead.
Yeah, won't be hitting any golf balls after that.
Yeah, we got to do that. We got to. In case you guys didn't know, Big Johnson, he's like the master of driving a golf ball. So we're gonna see if we can hit the golf ball as he whacks it into the sky.
Well, if I hit it with a driver, you won't see it. But I was gonna pop it. I was gonna pop it up with a wedge.
Yeah, get like a 64-degree wedge and get up underneath it and stick it up there.
Could you tee up like a tennis ball?
Hell yeah.
Because then that wouldn't go that far because the wind resistance would slow it down. I think we could eat that thing up. I think we could eat it up.
Yeah, with my big driver, I could pop a tennis ball.
Or maybe those practice, the little Nerf miniature.
What if we filled them with tannerite first, and then
we could do that.
And
watch it blow up in his face.
You know those learning tennis balls for like little kids are like yellow, but I mean they're red and orange and they're a little bit bigger. We'll just slice one of them open, fill it with tannerite, and then you launch it in the air, and we'll just go after it and see if we can make them explode.
If I tried to hit a Nerf ball with a golf club, it would blow my rotator cuffs out again because it's way too light. But yeah, I could hit. I'm sure I could.
Not if we fill it with tannerite.
No. We just want you to hit it with like a pitching wedge. We don't want it to go. We want it to like just launch in the air, kind of sit there for a minute.
I can do that with a lob wedge. I can set it up in the air pretty high, and you guys can pop them off.
That's what we want.
So Yeah, but you have to. All I have to do is just bring a chunk, dig in the dirt, but I can take it off the carpet and pop them up in the air.
Yeah, we can both do it. You and me will launch golf balls and let the rest of the guys shoot at them.
We just got to make sure they don't shoot us.
That would be a bonus.
No, we'll stay a couple of yards in front of you.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our rabbit.
Farmageddon is a very dangerous place, and
It is.
it's full of drunks, and you'll probably die there. So I would never go.
But yeah, y'all don't need golf balls. I've got a shag bag with probably about 250 golf balls in it.
In the old shag bag.
The old shag. Yeah, this thing's a monster shag bag, but they're golf balls that are all spun off and tore the covers off of them. So I chunk them in that bag and use them for practice balls.
There you go.
Yeah, actually, I was at a golf event. Baldwin Curious is saying you need one of those uppers that shoots tennis balls and soda cans. I was at a charity event with John Daly, and he drinks like 12 Diet Cokes in a round or 15 Diet Cokes. But he set a golf ball up on the top of a Diet Coke can.
And a half ounce of Coke.
Yeah, but he took a golf ball, pounded it off of a Coke can, didn't even touch the Coke can, and hit that thing like 300 yards.
Damn.
I do have a golf ball launcher for the front end of my AR-15.
I used to have a little golf ball cannon. It was a little bitty miniature cannon. You could put a golf ball in it, put lighter fluid in it. It'd throw it about 300 yards. It was loud as hell, too.
I bet it was.
Isn't there an attachment that you can, almost like a suppressor, but just works off of the inertia of the gas and the bullet striking the golf ball that you can screw onto your AR?
Yeah,
I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah, Daniel's saying it's a potato gun and it will shoot golf balls. I've seen them before.
Yeah, the one I got, you unscrew the flash hider, you screw this thing on.
Holy shit!
And then you make sure
who's in the chat.
You make sure you put blanks on.
What?
You recognize that name? I mean, don't say anything.
What do you mean? Don't say
anything? I'm tripping. I'm looking at my friggin'. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at my friggin' text list, and I saw OBX will win, and because we were talking today, and I'm like, holy shit, he's in here. It's not in here. I'm looking at.
Hang on. What's in your vape pipe?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What is in there?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of PCP that I sprinkle some really gnarly friggin' Honduran cocaine on, and
time to reload.
Some really stiff Afghani hash on it.
There you go.
That explains my behavior.
Fucking retarded.
Yeah, Parles was saying you have to use blanks. Yeah, I know you definitely have to use blanks. And if you don't use blanks, you make an awful mess, I think.
Well, that'd be cool too.
That's
yeah,
true.
but you can take a 60-degree lob wedge and open it up, and you can pop them straight up in the air and put backspin on them. You can shoot them.
You can shoot anything.
Yeah.
Just might get in trouble.
And there'll be some tore up ass golf balls though, Pops. You'll be hitting those things for shit years with your plow or with
they'll be disking them up.
I don't give a shit. On that side of the field, I don't give a shit what goes in it. I mean, I'm not growing nothing over there.
How's that corn of yours?
I don't know. We just got hit with a ton of rain, so that's good.
You're growing that magic corn, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The kind you see twice.
I'm growing popcorn.
Look, listen to Baldwin Curious. He said golf is for queers and rich guys. Damn, that's harsh, man.
Yeah, that's hard. He went straight to the heart with that one.
Oh, now he's saying, BJ, you better be rich. No, I mean, actually, I used to play a lot of football, but after you get both your shoulders completely rebuilt, you can't, I had to come up with something where it could be competitive. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
You can only say that if you've never played golf. But you can tell somebody who's never played golf because they say shit like that. Golf is fucking fun.
It is. I mean, it's you against the damn golf ball, and
if you've never played golf before, it's a fucking Easter egg hunt. Let's just start it off with the right way to start it off.
But I tell you,
I spend more time going Easter egg hunting than I do fucking I play 3 rounds of golf while everybody else plays 1. Stupid.
But what's really fun is when you get competitive in it, and then you play with all your buddies, and you drive at 400 yards, and they're 150 yards behind you.
Yeah.
That's when it's fun.
I drive at 300 yards, slicing way right.
Army golf, left, right.
Yeah, I drive at 300 yards too. 200 yards to the right and 100 yards forward. No, I've only played golf a couple times. My wife is pretty good at it. And I'll walk around and drink beer and chip at them. And if I don't feel like playing, I just put the clubs up for a minute and drive around.
Yeah.
I don't take that shit too seriously.
Holes.
Yeah. On a nice day, there's nothing better on a nice day.
Yeah, totally. Even ambiguities like golf is addictive, and that's for damn sure. When I started golfing, I was just finished college and was kind of looking for a job in the field that I excelled at, which had nothing to do with my major, by the way. And
that was a man slut, right?
Exactly. And me and my buddy Matt, not the guy I work with, but my best friend that I went to high school with, we used to go play golf 4 times a week. We could not get enough of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking fun as hell. Once you get the bug, you just can't put it away. It's kind of like CZs.
I'll tell you what's pretty cool is my buddies, they used to live on a golf course, and they would run out. And the way the golf course was set up, you basically would drive, you tee box or whatever, you have to hit it over this hill. And my buddies would hide out in the bushes, and they grab the ball and they put it in the hole for them. And then people would be like, yeah, like holy one, woo, woo. And then by the time they got down, it'd be like, why did like 6 people in the last 3 minutes get like holes in one? Like, what the hell? Yeah. Sorry, that's how it was. Wrote a song about it.
Yeah.
It's not like we hid their ball. We helped them out.
Yeah, it's an addictive game for sure.
Walmart had some golf balls on the low here recently. I didn't pick any up though.
Yeah, golf balls are like buying guns. You got to really know what you're buying.
I didn't realize how expensive they were. I seen the markdown and I was like, Jesus Christ! I didn't realize how expensive they were at full price. I was like, shit, a golf ball's like 25 cents. Bullshit. Golf was like a couple dollars.
I play with the balls I play with. They're $2 a piece. Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, it's a plus when you don't lose them though.
That's why you
lose
them.
Yeah. They actually even make it. There's a golf ball that you can buy, and it actually has a chip in it. And you work it off your phone, and it'll actually tell you where your golf ball is, so you can go find it. I was like, that's somebody who has way too much money and can't play golf.
Well, see, that would work great for you guys who live in Texas, where everything's flat. But in here in Southern California, where most of the golf courses on the side of cliffs or on the edge of one ravine or another, when you screw up and shank it, it's usually way out down a 50-foot cliff.
I've played in your part of the world. I've played Torrey Pines. I've played the Blue Course there, and the North Course, and I played Pebble Beach. So I have played there.
Well, Pebble Beach is way north of me, and Torrey Pines is way south of me. But Torrey Pines is very reminiscent of where I play, and pretty much every drive you make, if it's not right down the middle, you're fucked.
Well, the hardest course I've ever played is in Bermuda, and you're actually freaking on an island, and that was not fun.
We're all on an island, just
but this was literally an island.
Now that's true. It's a hard sport. I gotta say, you're hitting a round ball with a flat object, and half the time it don't work out right.
Yeah.
I had to play a round of golf for a bachelor party one time, and they made me play the whole damn thing, and I pretty much didn't really do very well. There was this one hole. It was, I think, around 16 or 17 towards the end, and there was one little island in the middle of the marsh, and the flag was out there. And damn if I didn't knock that ball straight onto where the fucking pin was. Blew my mind. But obviously, it was just luck. But it was pretty cool.
Hey, luck counts. Golf.
You had to drive a little wooden pathway to get out to where the flag was and everything.
Luck counts in golf, man, and hand grenades.
Yes,
It's a beautiful thing.
yeah.
When I got to the end, they were like, "Where's your scorecard?" I was like, "What fucking scorecard? I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. I wasn't keeping score."
And you know what? You think pistols and stuff are expensive? Why didn't you get us some really nice golf stuff?
Yeah. Even golf balls, like you were saying. You're right. Golf clubs or rather, golf balls are like golf clubs. Or no, golf. Shit, sick, man.
What's in that shit?
I'm telling you, dude, this is the best vape I've had all day. No, golf balls are like handguns. Definitely. They all have different feels. They have different like skins around them that react different to the golf club. The inner cores feel different. Yeah.
So do you drive with one ball and then switch to another ball when you putt?
No, you're not allowed to touch it.
No,
you're not allowed to. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you could.
No, you can't.
Depends who you play with, Rob.
Yeah, you can't change. Now, when you're doing long drive, you can use long drive balls. You use a 2-layer ball. That gives you the most distance. But for feel and all around golf, I use 4 and 5-layer balls. You can get more spin and stuff like that. I can hit it on the green. And 15 feet for 20
So like
feet.
a golf ball is like buying a 50 BMG round, basically.
Yeah, there's a golf ball for every occasion.
Yeah. And there's actually a golf ball for every type of player too. I mean, believe it or not, like if you want distance, you can just play one ball. Like an average player just plays, or an average golfer just plays like a 2-layer ball. So
every time I play golf, I usually go for either the red ones or the blue ones, and it's usually at a putt-putt course. That's just my favorite color.
Yeah. Well, there's all kinds of, like if you're playing like some of the tournaments I play in, we all play our own ball, but they give us a pink ball, and it's actually numbered and it's signed. And so you have that ball with the team, and every 4 player has to tee off with it, and you can't lose that ball. If you lose that ball, you're disqualified from the whole event. So
damn.
Yeah, you've got. I mean, that's a money game. So hell, you could win. The winner that could win $2,000. It's $500 a piece.
Alrighty then.
That sounds fun. I'm going to use that idea next time I go golfing with all my buddies.
Yeah, just pull a pink ball in, and each person has to hit it. So if one person shanks it, they're out. And then you can bring in another pink ball if you want. You can get it all the way down to one person. The one person will win the pot if they save the ball. Hell, I've even hit one of our. I wasn't teeing off. I was hitting a second shot with it. And right when I was hitting, the marshal comes. I mean, he literally came right up behind me in the middle of my swing, and I freaking shanked it. And I had to walk out in the damn pond about 3 inches deep and find the damn thing. But I got it out of the water. So you got to bring the ball back. That's all there is to it. Bring the ball back.
I go golfing with my neighbor, and this guy talks and talks and talks and talks. Loves to tell stories and fucking all this stuff that you've already heard before, just yada 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 yada. It's like, dude, hit the fucking ball. Let's move on. There's like 4 groups behind us piled up. Let's move. And he would be really bad guy to. He also likes hunting. The guy that goes out and like he shanks it, but he'll spend 20 minutes in the friggin' bush looking for his ball. He'll find 20 other balls, but leave them there. But he's looking for his ball. It's so friggin' irritating.
So he's like Bob Barker, and you're like Happy Gilmore.
You never. And see, I always told myself this: I will never play golf with a guy who has a freaking shag stick, where those little golf ball picker uppers.
Yeah, the fishers.
Yeah, you never play golf with one of those guys, because if he owns that stick, he's on a ball hunt, just like those brass scavengers at the damn golf course or at the shooting range. Those guys will stop at every water hazard and fish for balls.
But it's brass scavengers aren't so bad because you're not waiting on them. You're just the dude's fishing through the friggin' lake for 20 minutes. It's like, are you gonna putt? Or are you gonna fish? Pick one, 'cause we're moving on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do well with that guy.
All right. The viewers are tired of you guys playing with their balls.
I know. And old Bald and Curious said that, or he's saying here, like I said, golf is for queers. All you guys talk about are balls, grab yourself, get back to guns. But he was saying that his son played golf. So he shouldn't say stuff like that. That's not nice.
Now, if you guys are interested in buying a golf course,
I mean, you don't know his son, though. I mean,
Redneck Prepper's got one.
No, I actually would. If I won the lottery, I'd buy a golf course with a shooting range on it.
It'd be like a driving range and like a shooting range, like right next to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, people would be all pissed off with guns going off.
Well, it'd be like that funny video you saw on Facebook where the dude's at the driving range and the guy comes up with a shotgun and tries to shoot the balls, you know?
Yeah. I think it was Jackass. Jackass the movie, they were doing that too. They'd steal those guys' balls and they get pissed off.
Well, you know, golf and shooting clay pigeons run hand in hand. There's places out there where you take a professional shooter and a professional golfer. They're on a team. You match them up. And you have to play 8 rounds of golf, and then you shoot part of a sporting clay course.
That'd be cool.
And it's a cool tournament.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of one in a long time, but if the shooter is actually okay at golf, you can do pretty damn good. Or if the golfer is pretty good at shooting, you can actually have a pretty decent team and take some money home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 16 and plays with his balls. You should play with your balls, cocking balls.
Yeah, that's what they're there for.
That's right.
Yeah, he's 16. There, you know, he doesn't sit on them yet.
Exactly. Honey baked ham and turned it into a gun. Huh. All right, well, invite us up, Bad Billy. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's cool.
How's your
Hey, Pops, what you ought to do though is on your shooting range, you ought to bury or put a pin out there. You know, just put you a pin out there for everybody to try to hit golf balls into. Do y'all have a place called Top Golf?
Like a store?
No. It's actually it's a driving range, but if you ever get a chance, look it up. We have them all in Dallas, Texas, Oklahoma, but it's called Top Golf. And you're actually there's three decks.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. No, I've never.
Yeah, your golf ball actually has a chip in it, and so you can hit it into the hole, and it actually scores it for you on an electronic board.
Wow.
And yeah, it's awesome. But in Dallas, the farthest one they have, it goes out to 250 yards, and there's a big net in the back, and there's 2 laser poles. So when you hit, the laser will catch it, and then or the laser will hit it, and the net catches it. And it's actually really cool. And but the one in Dallas doesn't like me to come out there because I'll hit it over the net in the back, and they get pissed off because there's a damn convenience store back there, and I think I've hit it a couple of times. But yeah, hell, I won
shitty problem to have.
Yeah, well, most of them now, because they're so landlocked, they'll only go out to 190 yards. So I just have to take like pitch and wedge, or just some really lighter clubs. So, but it is a lot of fun if you ever get to do it. They're building one in Vegas too, and it's actually going to be inside of a hotel. And it's going to be a hotel. You sleep, and then you walk out on your deck of your hotel and hit. And it's actually a built-in Top Golf. They sent me a survey asking if I would do it, and they said that they're building one. I don't know where in Vegas, but they're building it.
And the balls go right on the strip. That'd be fun.
No, it's actually in a net, but it's cool. It's it's all on the ground, and they've got like 50 yards, 100 yards, and it goes out to like 200 and something yards. But then the back net's 250 on a couple of them. But it is a lot of fun. But they'll have little tournaments, and when they have those tournaments and I get the email, I'll go out there, and they have money and all kinds of stuff that you can win.
Hey, Pops, not to change the subject, but you know how SOOC did that video on a reloader? He's done a few now, but you had a lot of good supporters out there talking about your talking about your reloader, so that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think one of them was Zeus. I think.
no. Oh, dude, there
So,
was maybe 20 people on that video that were
yeah,
maybe
our
kind of.
target.
You know what? That he's whoever. See, the problem is, I had a guy. I don't even know if I've ever told this story, but I had a guy contact me on Etsy. He had a Etsy store, and that sumbitch asked me if he could buy my G-code file for his CNC machine to produce the mag loader. And I was like, okay, that's arrogant as hell. One, it's like, well, don't you think it's my idea? Why would I just give my G-code file is a machine file that runs the CNC machine and all that? And I said, two, he's an idiot because my G-code file is not going to work on his machine unless it's the exact same machine and he's running the exact same tools in the same tool holders that I'm working. So anyway, long story short, I kind of let that guy down easy, and I think that's the same son of a bitch because it's a sign company on Etsy, and I guess somehow or another he designed it. But the thing is, he's obviously lacking design software because he ripped off another guy's thing, but then he took my idea about the Milan Labe thing across the top. And anyway, so my point is, I make 6 different mag loaders, and he's making one. I'm not going to get Such. I'm not going to get Such involved to do that. And it's just like at the end of my last video. I got 255 star reviews by real people out there that didn't get paid to leave a review. So fuck it, I'm good.
Only thing is, I've never heard of that site before.
Well, that's why they hired him.
Yeah.
There you go. That's exactly right. But I don't really care. I'm good with it. Whatever.
Keyword being hired.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, for hire. That's the sad thing.
Well, hell, everybody knows Hoss, USMC, right? That
Yeah.
some bitch won't do a review without a fee now too. I'm like, dude, I knew you when you were shitting green, Come on, man. And so anyway, they all got to make their money, I guess.
Yeah, but
Send him a little Patron bottle. Here we go.
there you go.
Yeah,
The Patron account.
he requires a bit more than that.
Yeah, I stopped watching him, not because I don't know if it's not coming up on the feeds or what, but I don't see him putting anything out.
He's gone to that full 30 thing or whatever.
Yeah, he used to be on both, but is he only full 30 now?
Well, I mean, when YouTube don't pay you no more, what's the point?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but does full 30 pay you?
I don't know how that works, dude. I have no idea how that works.
The
Honestly.
Daily Shooter just got he's on there now.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just don't know how it works, and I don't care. So I'm not gonna pay. Don't you have to pay to watch their shit, or do you just go over there and watch it?
It's free to watch it, but it's just
okay.
I'm not jacking with all that. I mean, I have I hooked up with it, but I don't even go over there and watch that shit anymore.
I thought you had to subscribe to it or like pay or something, but anyway.
That's what's funny. A lot of people that don't understand YouTube, if you just grab someone that hasn't messed with YouTube, they think everything's a subscription or you got to pay, or kind of like you're talking about with the full 30.
Well, they have that YouTube Red now. You could pay that, and then you don't have to watch any commercials. And then of course the Patreon thing, you do have to pay a subscription fee to watch people's videos on that. But Patron is where it's at. That's all I'm saying.
I wish it was I wish it sounded more like Sweet Tea, because I've been wanting to do a Sweet Tea thing, because Patron, all that reminds me of is 18 years old and stuck in a TJ.
You can start your own thing, but I mean, I'm going to tell you now, it ain't that easy. I've only got, I think, 18 people that's joined me. So, I mean, I'm actually thinking about shutting it down, but I'm going to do a video about that here soon.
I think you'll survive.
Pops, I can't afford Patron. Can I do a Mezcal account?
I mean, you're on your own if you do it, but go for it.
Yeah, there you go. Bald and Curious says, I'll take you redneck over Such anyway.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He's
We
busting
dragging
out.
out. Twisted's dragging out.
What's wrong? We'll fall out of that chair, Twisted.
Oh, I'm not. Looking at my new dyes I got in today.
If you do, just save the shirt. Don't.
Absolutely. Got me some 9mm dyes
Rob,
today.
besides, he wants to talk about my hat on the freaking scare the crows off with it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm still waiting on my
Put it
hat.
up on there.
Luckiest man in the world. You're waiting on a hat. Are you
Mm-hmm.
waiting on a hat?
Hey, you told me you were going to let me know when you got some more in.
Okay, well, I haven't gotten any in yet.
That's
That's
probably
the
why.
problem when you're an associate. All right. Black one, large, right?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I'm in California, so I can order a couple.
Awesome.
While you're at it, you know.
Yeah, you know, that'll look nice for the CZ Mafia when they're shooting.
Yeah, on the back of it, would you put the hashtag CZ Mafia for life? That'd be good.
I can
Right
put that
underneath
on
the
there if you
neckline.
want.
Right
that.
underneath the neckline. That'll look sharp.
It'll just cost another $5, I think.
Oh, that's good.
That's
You can
okay.
pay that.
I didn't plan on paying for it.
Yeah, we weren't paying for it.
Oh, then you'll just have to wait like Shane is.
We're advertising your ass, and I don't want that shirt with the balls on it.
You're not
And
allowed
it's
to
just
have
one
a shirt
big
with
ball
balls on it.
anyway. It's not even two balls.
No, it's got the sack and the shaft.
If you guys would get
All
your
right.
head out of the gutter, you'd be all
Funny
right.
thing is, it's upside down. That's the weird thing. Balls up.
No, it's balls deep from the back to the front, remember? The Coda boy?
Yeah, balls to the front.
Well, it is Coda boy.
He's going to be on our chat tomorrow night. He's doing a guest appearance.
Oh, is that the one you never invite me to? Is that the one?
That's the one. Hell, you don't ever watch my channel.
You have to own
I'm commenting on your.
you have to own a CZ to get in on that. I'm still waiting for
good.
my invite too. Don't
All
worry.
right, I'm gonna have an Infinity
Yeah,
one.
me
I guess
too,
I'll be the
Pop.
only one on the chat.
Yeah, I'm still doing
All right.
negotiations on an SPO1.
It's a good gun.
Hell yeah!
Nothing wrong with that one. You know what's funny is I did that last one where I did the PO9 versus the SPO1 just to kind of show the difference. And my damn Albert video has more views than that freaking video. I was like,
You're
what the
waiting.
hell's wrong? I was like, what the hell's wrong with this?
You're wasting your talent on that CZ bullshit. You
Yeah, I
need
just
to get
need-
Albert in there.
I need to let Albert review all the guns.
Albert,
It's the Albert. Yeah, got him a Snickers bar holder.
yeah, that actually probably would work pretty genius.
That's funny shit.
I think I might have patented something. If you're a diabetic or something, you can just bust out a Snickers and you'll be good to go.
Oh, yeah, a couple of Pez dispensers.
Yeah. Well, actually, I can't remember who said it on my chat, but he said, no. He said it's not a Snickers dispenser. It's for Twix. You put the left one in one and the right one in the other. So they're separated. I thought it was pretty funny.
Ambiguity. 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 I always fuck that up.
All right, guys, it's 11:30. That's my normal checkout time, so I gotta bust out.
Aw, so sad.
Wow.
Pops, thanks for showing up, my friend.
Hey,
Yeah,
Pops,
man.
you gonna make me some more lipstick bullets?
Yeah, man. How many? You should have enough there, brother.
Yeah, I do. I'm just joking. They're hollow point. Did you see the?
Put
Did
a
you see the
primer
hollow
on
point?
into those things, huh?
Pop made me some hollow points.
They're
some
all,
hollow
they
points
all,
like that.
dude. They all got primers in them. He only showed one that didn't have a primer in it, but the rest
No,
of them.
it's there. It's pushed in. It's there.
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah, they're all spent primers. I wanted the spent primer in there so you could tell it was a spent shells. So.
No, you know what's funny is I just picked up that one and I was like, oh, here's the hollow point. You know, it just happened to be the one I picked up.
Still waiting on that sticker there, Pops.
What sticker? Jesus Christ, I got too many things going on. What sticker?
Hey, Pops, your package is in. You'll get it tomorrow.
The Pop
nice.
sticker.
Hey, Rick, I have some,
yeah. Okay, sorry.
I got some pop stickers. I'll trade you for a T-shirt.
That's why there was no stickers left. Right there. SoCal.
Oh, I am going to be hosting the Liberty and Firearms Social Club radio show tomorrow because Mule Team's in the hospital. So.
You okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's fine. It's just something he's got to do. So, at 9:00 tomorrow, after Bigfoot over there gets done with his fucking gun thing, CZ chat, y'all can come over and listen to the radio show. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow, a little promotion. I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link to it. So.
Cool.
Awesome.
9 p.m. Eastern.
I don't know, dude. I got to figure it all out myself. I'll let you know. It's 9 Eastern because it's 8 Central. Whatever.
Okay.
That's weird because on Thursday night I am gonna do. Let's see it. I guess it would be 9:00 your time, 6:00 my time. Nothing.
Hey, Pops, yours is at 8 Central tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because it's normally 9 my time. Yeah.
Okay, ours is 8 Central tomorrow too. So we normally do 7, but we had to move it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna miss yours and you're gonna miss mine, but
yeah.
Competition.
No, it's all good.
all right. Well, have fun with your little girly man CZ chat, and I'll try to put on a good radio show.
You know you want to be on the CZ girly chat too.
I'll wear my flip flops if I ever get invited.
I know. You know what, Big Johnson, he don't invite anybody, so don't even look forward to it.
Hey, this is just we're gonna rotate. We're gonna pick people. Don't hate, because if you hate, you're not getting on. How about that? No, I'm joking.
When's the CZ Mafia gonna actually join?
What do you mean?
All those guys CZ Mafia?
Yeah. They're all CZ
Well,
Mafia.
I guess I can't bitch about it then, huh?
Shit, I'll go buy a Canic. I'll be right with you guys.
No.
That Canic's badass. It's basically a CZ.
Hey, I've got that TriStar. I've got that TriStar, and that thing has a freaking horrible trigger. I mean, it probably needs needs to be worked in a lot. I mean, but it's really rough. It's and Coda Boy said that I got a bad one or something. He said his is good, but I don't know.
Listen, for a few bucks more, you just get the real deal. End of story. Yep. Done.
Yeah.
So.
Oh well, it's all good.
Anyway, boys, appreciate y'all having me.
Take care, Bob.
Everybody in the chat room, y'all appreciate everybody out there. Catch you on the next one.
Pops.
See you, Robbie.
Later.
Baldwin Kurtz is asking why he's not ever invited. He's the only one actually born in Czechoslovakia.
Damn.
There you go.
It's because he makes fun of golf. No, I'm joking.
Golf's easy to make fun of, but you know what?
Well, hell, I used to make
fun.
fun of it. I used to make fun of it when I played football. I made fun of it all the damn time. So I'm not even gonna lie.
Hell yeah, I made fun of it until I started playing it, and then I was like, "This is fun."
Yeah.
There's two people that play golf. The people who can play golf just naturally, like some people can just naturally step up to a golf ball and find themselves, capable of playing fairly decent from the get-go. And then there's everybody else, and most of the everybody else hate golf.
Well, I mean, there's people who hate it and they actually work on it and progress and get a lot better. I mean, I have friends that play with me and hell, they completely stunk, but they're actually pretty decent now. Just from practicing.
Most people nowadays don't want to put themselves, have to try,
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes you competitive if you stick to it.
It's a hard sport.
No, I don't wear a skirt while I play golf. Bald and curious.
if you don't play often, it'll kick your ass. You play a round of golf, and especially if you suck and you have to hit the ball like 110 times to get through the course, it'll kick your ass.
Oh yeah.
We wake up the next day like, what the fuck happened to me? I can't stand up. My legs hurt. My back is killing me.
But everybody thinks they have to swing hard to hit the ball far. That's not true.
No, you're right.
It's
you're
actually
totally,
a smooth swing, and you'll crush it. I know guys that I'm just watch them swing, and they're like pretending like they're a corkscrew and going in the ground. I'm like, no, just smooth it up. And and you know what's funny? And this is, if you ever play golf, there's one word you have to remember on your backswing. It's only one word, and it's hamburger, but you have to break it down. Just go ham and then burger. And when you come through, that's where your power is. So if you'll just say that to yourself, believe it or not, it really does work. It slows down your tempo and you'll crank the ball.
I'm going to try that. Because I'm one of those guys. I try to kill it. Sometimes
I always used to say,
of the time it doesn't.
WTF SoCal, like WTF SoCal.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
That's too many syllables. That gets really confusing.
Hamburger will give you perfect tempo.
Driver of all wants to know what TR is doing better at. What's her name? He's on a date, I think.
Sonia?
Sonia,
yeah. He's having more fun than.
I sent him a text message actually about an hour and a half ago. I think it was around, actually no, it was about 2 hours ago. I'm like, hey man, hope you're having a great romantic evening, and tell Sonia Big Meat says hello.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
That's funny. You got a what?
I got a little message in the internal here. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Be right back.
Right on.
I guess the redneck prepper said I had a guy that drove a par 5 and 3.
That's pro.
That would be an eagle.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's pretty much pro playing. A couple of good 310, 20-yard drive, a nice 3-iron, or 3-wood rather, and then a couple of 2-putts.
Yep.
Or I guess that would be a 4. I do math.
Yeah.
Really, I do math.
Yep. I was gonna say I've actually had many of those. But yeah, it's all. If you can crank the ball far, the rest is cake. If you can chip and putt.
I'm just happy to make par.
Yeah, me too. I've been playing for 25 years, and I've always shot a 90. 90 something. I can't get below 90. I rarely go over 100, but I'm a 90s guy.
Oh, okay.
My ex-boss, he shoots a 73, which that's pretty good to me.
Yeah. My index is a 2.4 right now. I'm actually pretty decent still.
Damn, that is pretty damn good.
Oh shit!
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
But hey, okay. Did you see the video? Where I was hitting drives.
I don't think I've seen that. No.
Okay, well, I hit one 396. And I was up at my ball, and they were 150 yards behind me. But I can crank a golf ball. My farthest in competition is 423.
I tell you what, if you're ever here in anywhere in Southern California, dude, make an extra day, and I want to take you golfing. I will pay for anywhere you want to play, and I guarantee you that will not work here, because all the fairways are 250 yards out. Yeah. And then there's a dog leg one way or another, and if you hit it, maybe you can aim over the trees and bushes and try to make it into the fairway beyond the stuff, but you're hard pressed.
Okay, you have to know how to hit a cut and a draw, and you can make the ball do that. That's what I'm saying. When you're doing long drive, it's just straight. But no, I can draw a ball and cut a ball, and
you can play it.
Yeah. You're right. Sometimes if I see a tree, I'll try to just nail it right over the tree. cut the corner. So, but yeah, and actually, shit, I'm getting old now. I'm gonna wait till I get 50, and I'm probably gonna do the long drive circuit because I'll be a lot more competitive. Man, nowadays when I go do this in the summertime, shit, there's 20-year-old kids out driving me by 70 yards. I mean, these kids, they're just monsters.
Well, yeah, and they're limber as fuck, and that's really what it comes down to. They can turn themselves like an owl's head, like 360 degrees, like.
Yeah, I got to take 15 Geritol to get out of bed. So these kids can play, man. But a lot of these guys, they've got sponsors. They got trainers. They got it all.
All right, somebody's asking for a link. Who is this guy? Harpo17 link for SoCal. Are you interested in a link to my channels? Here, let me type them out here.
The hell's Rick? I guess he's outside texting.
There you go. I'm not giving you my trolling channel.
Talk, Shane.
Hi, how y'all doing? No, just to sit here enjoying the chat. My first live one, so it's a little different.
So how many tats have you done total?
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be hard for you to keep up with. I bet.
Yeah, I've been tattooing since 1993.
Wow.
So long time.
Let's see, a desk pop. The hell's that? What's a desk pop?
Yeah, I'd like to know myself.
Do you know, Big Meat? What are you smiling for? Can you hear him?
I cannot hear him.
Oh, it's because I have my mute button on.
Sorry.
Here's a desk pop.
Oh, when you shoot a gun from your desk. Oh.
Oh, no. Nah, that ain't going to happen.
I don't think I could do that in a hotel. That'd freak out.
The only thing in front of me, I'll show you, is a 65-inch flat panel TV and a fireplace. That ain't going to happen. Because it's either going to come back at me or it's going to wreck my freaking TV, which I watch all of maybe an hour a month.
Right.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't think they would like it here at the Marriott.
Yeah, probably not so much.
But no, I am in Abilene, Texas, so anything pretty much goes. Uh-oh.
You feel
you could shoot through a screen. You know that, right? There's a problem with that gun, though.
What's the problem, man?
It's unloaded.
No, it wasn't. I just took the mag out of it.
Okay. All right. All right. I was gonna say there's definitely a problem with that gun.
No, not a problem. I love these sights.
Yeah, the Shurjikon, yeah, they're nice.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
I've never used the yellow one. I have the orange one.
I like the yellow just because I do most of my range stuff indoors, and I'm getting to the point in my life where I can't pick up even just like a regular Glock, plastic white looking sight because it's so dark in there. I hold it out there and it's like this big gray fuzzy blob out there in front of my eyes, and I started switching to those.
No, that's the Glock. That's the Glock. That's the big fuzzy blob.
Well, even maybe that's it. Even the non-outlined Trijicons, even the white outlines, I can't pick them up. I can't focus on them. It just kind of, outdoors it's fine, but indoors with crappy lighting, it's just like the rear sight's completely blurry, and then the front sight's like a little blob on the horizon. It's like, this is
What the
not
hell is
cool.
what?
I can tell my eyes definitely aren't what they used to be either, by any means. But shooting that Tanfo, and I haven't put it up yet, but I took when I went to the range, I only took the Tanfo and I took the Shadow 2. That was the only two guns I took. That way I could just focus on those two. And the Tanfo, I mean, it shoots really nice, but it was shooting really low because I guess he had it set up for 147. He had adjusted for that. And I was shooting 115. So, man, it was really low. And I didn't have the little adjuster with me. I didn't bring it. I left it in the box. And so I had to put the barrel, actually on right at the bullseye, and then I brought it up. But when I got home, I was able to do about 3 clicks on that rear sight to lower it down, and I bottomed it out. So hopefully that's going to do it. But the Shadow has a really tall sight on the front, and the Tanfo had probably a medium one on it. So I'm hoping dropping that rear sight's going to cancel it out. But I don't know what 3 clicks equal on an LD. Do you know, Rick, on that LDP sight? Do you know if it's 3 clicks is? I mean, what does it equal? Do you know?
I don't.
Okay. I'm hopefully that'll get it. I mean, the gun shoots really good, but I tell you what, the Shadow, man, I was shooting awesome with that thing. I mean, you'll see the video, but it was like some really small groups. But I'm used to that gun too. I'm not used to the Tanfo yet. That was the very first time I'd ever shot it.
Yeah, those are still pretty decent groups, though.
Yeah, but it was, when you see the Shadow, you'll be like, wow. I mean, it was a big difference. It was definitely noticeable. But it's still a great pistol. It's just something I'm not used to yet. And between the two, I think the Shadow 2 is heavier. So I was getting a little more flip with the Tanfo. And in the video, you can't tell it, but by hand, I could feel it. Not that it's anything painful. I mean, it was.
But even on that left target, you only had that one straggler that struggled down to the left.
Yeah.
I thought you said in that video that after the unboxing, when you were kind of fondling it,
I was too.
You said it was 47 ounces, if I remember correctly.
I think I said 45, but I haven't heard. I only went by what it was showing in the book. I personally haven't weighed it. And I just feeling it, it feels like the Shadow 2 might be maybe just a tad heavier, but I'm not sure. So I really don't know.
It might be more front heavy. I noticed that about the CZ when I got my Shadow 2. I was like, dude.
Well, that's
wants to like. It's like
that's exactly what I was going to say. The Shadow 2 really nosedives. I mean, when you're just holding it, it's definitely muzzle heavy, but the Tanfolio is more evenly balanced. So
yeah, that might be it.
And then when you put the mag
with the loaded mag in it, or without the loaded mag?
No, that's what I was going to say. When you put the mag in it, it's actually a little rear heavy. Where the Shadow 2, once you put the mag in it, it's like perfectly balanced.
That's design. That's a design feature.
Yeah. I mean, the Shadow 2 is it's an incredible pistol. It really, Big Meat knows he has one too. And tell you what, it's just an awesome pistol. And you know what it is on the stock 3, and the Shadow 2, you can't tell the difference other than the name. But on the stock 2 Tanfolio, it doesn't have the front rail, and I think it's lighter in the front. Obviously.
Now, did they make a CZ in a man's caliber, or just 9?
They make it a 45, Hoss. They're just hard as shit to find.
They don't make it in a stupid caliber. That's the problem.
Did they make it in a stupid caliber?
Yeah.
I want a stupid caliber.
Well, I have something I haven't unboxed yet. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
another 32 millimeter. Something or other watch.
Yeah. No,
do
it's
you have
not
a 40 Shadow?
It's not. Yes. Well, they do make them, but they're hard to find too. They're just not in demand. They're really not. But you can get them. They're just hard. I mean, I've only seen 140. Oh, a 40 Shadow? No. I'm sorry. But they do make 40 CZs. But they're just really hard to find.
I'm surprised they don't make barrels for them.
Because that's what I was gonna say is if you got the 40 and got the barrel conversion.
Yeah, I've seen barrels that you can buy, but I've never seen I don't know if they're, I don't know if there's not a conversion kit that I've seen for a 40 on a CZ.
I'm just thinking because shooting 9mm heavy is not our major. I don't know if you won't get the power factor or you're gonna blow your gun up.
Yeah, no, they make a 45 CZ. It's a 97, but they're hard as shit to find too. Really hard.
Because I can make 40s that shoot like 9s. That's what I basically do.
That's what you. Yeah, I was gonna say that's what you do anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Real men shoot 38 Super. Because I can go to a match and shoot major with a different load.
Right.
With one gun. That's the reason why 40 in the competition world can be an advantage.
But don't you, I mean, okay, so what's the minimum that you have to have in a major? Is it 147 or what is it, 160 grain? Or what?
Well, there's a conversion. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Because I can't remember what it is, but I know a lot of guys shoot 147 so they don't get the recoil. But I actually like 115 grain. It doesn't bother me at all. But I know plenty of people who shoot 147.
Well, from just watching Robbie do it and then listening to Rick and just kind of looking around, it's some kind of crazy fucking voodoo math based on the grain of the bullet and the velocity and this and that, and it equates.
Yeah, minor factor is 125,
factor.
Major is 165 in USPSA.
Hang on, what is it?
It's 125 for minor, and major is 165.
Which is like some weird voodoo.
But let me find the thing. And you know what? If you're not shooting a sanctioned match, anyways, it doesn't even matter.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't like shooting a 147 and or higher grain and 9mm because you've got to if you're going to shoot that all the time, it's fine. But it just lobs that bullet too high, too low. And that's what I was running into on this Tanfolio when it was set up.
I would try to tell you guys how to do this, but you have to be a mathematician. I can't even read this shit. I don't even know what a kgr.ft/s divided by ns equals 50.6310987 is.
That's called algebra. We learned that when we were in 6th grade.
No, you did. I didn't.
Wow. Man.
But you basically take the bullet mass and the muzzle velocity, and that gives you the power factor and then back to the bullet mass, muzzle velocity, and it gives you the power factor Newton second. That's what that NS is.
Well, Rick, just make me some and I'll shoot them and see if they work.
Well, see, and that's the thing. You make it and design it specifically for one pistol.
Yeah.
And like the guy I bought the gun from, Ray, he's an avid badass shooter. So he basically had given me his chemistry of how many grains to use with what bullet. So it wasn't like I was out testing and using a chronograph.
Yeah.
Everything was perfectly done for that pistol already.
Yeah, see, this one's testing. That's and I didn't have if I brought the wrench with me, but it's even if I had a screwdriver, it's so freaking thin. I needed the little Tanfolio freaking sight tool, and I left it in the damn box. But I tell you what, that thing has a badass trigger. It's really a nice trigger. But the double action is better than the Shadow 2 on the Tanfolio, but the single action on the Shadow 2 is better than the Tanfolio. But if you've ever pulled a stock Tanfolio, if you've ever pulled a stock trigger, they suck. Out of the box, they're freaking horrible. They're nasty. The double action is horrible.
Just to stick up for Rick, I did shoot his Infinity at the farm, and for a 40 in a 1911 platform, it shot really nice.
Oh, I bet it did.
It was a nice, fun gun to shoot.
I bet it did.
It's better.
I mean, I know they're nice. I know they're nice pistols.
Well, they're right in your neck of the woods, Big Johnson.
Yeah, so is STI.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Matter of
got
fact-
great pistols down there.
Yeah,
But
matter of
you're
fact,
going across country to buy some CZ that's not even, I'm just
I'll tell you
busting
what.
you up. I want a CZ. I just can't find them because you guys keep buying them all.
Okay, but I mean, and like I've said before, I had, I just recently got rid of two 1911s that nobody's seen. Well, maybe Pops has seen them, but I don't.
What the
I don't,
fuck, man?
Well, no. I mean, because they were
Right back.
pretty much kind of safe queens, and it's I don't know. I just they were like freaking jewelry, and I want something that I can. I wanted some really nice guns that I could just go shoot and have fun with and enjoy. I don't need any safe queens anymore.
See,
We
that's
all
the thing.
have
Like
safe
with my
queens.
gun, everybody's like, "You gonna shoot that thing?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna shoot this thing. I don't give a shit if it says Top Shot 13 on it. I bought it to shoot it."
Yeah, well, I would shoot. I mean, I would actually go out and shoot that thing, but
Fuck
these
it.
were all pretty and engraved and all that shit. And I'm just,
I'm guilty of safe queening.
Harpo says,
I got
trigger
some. Go. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say,
Sorry. Internet was
Harpo said, what has a nice trigger? A high point. That's what he said.
Oh hell yeah, high points.
Hell yeah, high points are awesome. The only thing better than high points are Kel-Tecs.
Yeah. Oh, and Bad Billy's saying, yeah. Well, actually, I'm not 2 minutes from grab a gun. I'm 30 minutes from grab a gun. But yeah, I actually order them and go there and pick them up. So it's definitely a good thing.
I can't imagine that store surviving in California.
Oh, no.
They couldn't sell anything.
No.
Grab a
Well, they
gun.
actually got-
Everybody walking in the door. Give me my gun.
Yeah. Well, they actually got robbed.
Gun.
They got the door ripped off the store, and they stole 28 guns about 3 weeks ago.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit.
heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't believe, even when I went in there, I've said it to those. I mean, they know who I am, and they've said it. I've said it to them before. I'm like, dude, y'all don't have metal bars on these doors or a pull down steel door, and they're like, no, we haven't had any problems. And I'm like, and then I mean, yeah, not even 3 months later, boom, they ripped the door completely off the place.
They just leave them out.
Well,
Yeah.
see, inside the store, I mean, you order everything online and just pick it up there. But inside the store, they really only have about 20 guns, just to kind of show in case somebody just wants to walk in and grab one. But they're guns that really nobody walk in and grab. I mean, they got, yeah, well, I meant, it's like, I mean, I don't want to, because I own some of them, but, like M&Ps and, stuff like that. And they do have some nice shotguns. They had some CZ shotguns on the wall that got ripped off. But yeah, I was like, and I even said, why don't y'all put them in the safe? You got safes back there. And they're like, well, we just, leave them in there. And I'm like, and they do have really nice scopes. I mean, they've got some nice ass optics in there. And they didn't take any of the optics. They just took the guns.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
those optics were more than those optics. Well, and I don't know if you've seen the video of who stole it because it was on a camera, but the guys, I mean, they could have gotten some of these optics were 3 times the amount of the guns they stole. One optic was.
Yeah, good optics, about the same price as you put.
Yeah,
Right?
they didn't know what the hell they were doing. They just grabbed the guns and took off. They're just a bunch of street urchins.
I ain't heard that one in a while.
Yeah.
Street urchins.
Yeah, this bunch of freaking idiots. And now, we're all going to get blamed for those guns being on the street now.
Oh yeah.
All the good gun guys are. Well, we all just got guns laying on the street.
Not in California though, because they mandate bars and just the most ridiculous surveillance and record keeping and stuff. I'm surprised there's a gun dealer in California that can keep himself in business with all the ridiculous regulations they have to have, insurance and just insanity.
There's no complaining. Their best salesman was the last 8 years running.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but they don't get sanctioned insurance like Obamacare for gun dealers in California. They have to actually pay for it themselves.
Wow.
Yeah, but I would love to have owned a gun store the last 12 years.
Yeah, but I tell you what, now, and y'all know this too, man. You can get some. I get emails. I get like 8 emails a day from gun places that just have unbelievable deals right now.
Hey, Big Johnson, what's that company where you're getting the grips for the CZ? Do they make a Mark IV grips?
Yes, I think he does. Yeah.
What's the name of it? I need to find.
It's Lock, LOK grips. And I know that he's got them for some of the Rugers. I'm not sure the number, so I don't want to start talking. But he has a lot of them. He's 1911s. I know he's got some for Rugers, SIGs, of course CZs. There was another one too. I'm trying to remember the name of them or what brand of gun it was. But you can go on there and he has his application guide on there.
Yeah, he's got the 2245, which is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure. I guess it would fit. They got OD green, orange.
Well, you can call. That's his cell phone. You can call Jason and just tell him, hey, I kind of want to, tricked out color, and he'll do some stuff kind of what you want, like those bright orange ones. Those weren't on the website. I had him do them for me. As Coda Boy says, those are my clown grips.
Hey, you like them?
I don't give a shit what he says.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. No, I don't give a crap what anybody says. I buy for what I like. I don't care about what other people like.
Oh, he does have some for Ruger Mark IV.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
I can't remember, Big Johnson. Are those the green grips that you got for your CZ? Is that the same company?
Yes.
And they're aluminum?
No. The aluminum one came on it. These are actually G10 material, but they're called thin bogies. And I remember they're really thin. Yeah, I've got a video of when I went and took the Tangfolio and the Shadow 2. Well, I didn't know the guy was coming over for an ass chewing. It was the range officer, and he comes over, and you'll see it on the video, and he's like, man, I love these grips. These are awesome. He's touching them, and I'm like, yeah, Lock Grips made them. And he's like, man, they're so aggressive and all this other stuff. And he goes, man, I love your grips. And he says it about 3 or 4 times. I'm like, thank you, sir. And I thought he was going to walk off, and he goes, oh, well, by the way, when you draw, I don't he started telling me all this shit. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I couldn't even hear what he said. But he was telling me not, when I was shooting, I was, pressing out. And he says he just wants it to come from the table and then go out, not bring it in and then press out. And I was like, okay, whatever. So it's pretty funny because you can hear him say all the good stuff about the grips, and then he commenced to telling me what I'm doing wrong or what he doesn't want to do. What he doesn't. The owner was there, and see, the owner has in his office. He's got all these videos of all the bays, so he can watch you. And the owner's real sticky about stuff, so it was pretty funny. So, but yeah, it's a whole video, and I pulled the target in, and I'm about to tell the viewers, hey, look at this group, and I was shooting this, and then this guy comes over, man, I love your grips, and you can hear him clear as day. So it'll be pretty funny when I put it up. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, likes my grips, and I got my ass chewed out.
Yeah, I might get me a set of those grips for my 1911.
They're awesome grips, and Coda Boy was like, damn, you sound like a salesman or something or whatever. And I was like, dude, I'm telling you, I've tried VZ grips. I've tried all of them. And these are by far the best quality grips. And hell, he doesn't pay me, but these are by far the best quality grips I've ever used.
Yeah, because mine are real cheaper.
And they're cheaper.
Mine are real, they're slick. There's no grip to them. So.
Oh yeah. No, you'll love these. And see, I like the really aggressive ones, because I don't have baby hands, but I like them really. Paws. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, mine are huge, but I like them really aggressive because I tell you what, on my VZs that I had, my hands would still slip, but with these lock grips, they literally lock. They don't move.
Right on.
They're awesome.
See, and that's how I am. I like a grip almost to make you bleed, like the RTF2 on a Glock. It's not fun to carry appendix style, but.
Well, hell, you've seen my SIG, and I had my guy, he stippled the dog shit out of that thing. And it's super aggressive, and I love that. That's just what I like.
Yeah.
Because, I always try to say, okay, take your worst scenario and times it by 2. You never know what's going to happen. I want to be able to hang on to that thing if something does go down. But, everybody's like, well, you know, when you carry it in the 430 position, it's going to scratch your back all up and all this other stuff. But if you have a great gun belt and a great holster, it shouldn't move around anyway. And mine, it doesn't. It just sits there. So
You can always wear an undershirt too.
yeah, but I don't have any issues with it scratching me up. So
The driver's asking about Palmetto State Armory. Man, they got some great deals, good company. They're like 40 minutes down the street from my house.
I've been to Primary Arms and I've been to Primary Arms in Houston. Man, I thought, man, it's going to be a big old shop. Well, you walk in there and it's like 15 by 15 room. And then the warehouse is in the back. So they have 3 computers there and you just order what you want. You go to the will call and the guy hands it to you. Pretty crazy. But I would rather have where I could just walk around in a big old store like what y'all have there. That'd be cool.
And even that store's not crazy huge. It's probably the size of a, I'm trying to think of something everybody would know. Like a restaurant, maybe a big restaurant.
Yeah. Well, it's still way bigger than this. This thing's like a freaking 7-Eleven bathroom.
The thing that sucks about California gun stores is mostly because we have a roster of safe firearms, and every gun manufacturer that wants to sell a handgun in the state of California has to go through like this rigorous, like, year-long test. And if the gun passes, which of course it does all the time, it's just a matter of money. It's the manufacturers have to pay like $25,000 for each sample, and 3 samples are required for all the bullshit. And by the time they're all said and done, we will certify the gun to be available for sale for 3 years in the state of California. The problem is you go into a gun store and there's so few firearms that are available. You have there's a company called Ammo Brothers that works. They have like maybe 5 stores in Southern California, and they're all huge friggin' stores. They're like half the size of a Costco. They're huge warehouse buildings.
Damn.
This gun stuff, and then the gun counter is like this little corner of the room. It's because you can't fill the case. There's just not enough selection. It's retarded.
Yeah, that's what Grab-A-Gun
is when those companies, say the company's in Michigan or wherever it's from, and it'll say will not sell to, and it can be just an upper, and they won't sell it. It has nothing to do with anything. It's fine to send to ship straight to California, but they won't do it because they want to be assholes. Those are the ones that we need to not buy shit from, because they're not supporting the Second Amendment as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Right.
What's funny is Grab-A-Gun. Grab-A-Gun, say if they're going to ship a gun to California, if Grab-A-Gun is, they actually remove the mags. They don't give you a 10-round mag. They remove the mags and they'll sell the gun. You have to buy your own mags. But then what they do is they'll take those exact mags that came out of that gun box and they'll hang them up on a rack out in their store and sell them for $19.99 brand new. I bought a ton of mags from those guys.
Here's the deal about buying a gun in California, though. You have to go through, if you don't have a CCW, you have to go through a safety handling test, a physical test, where they hand you the gun and they say, okay, they give you a couple of snap caps. They're like, okay, put them in the magazine, put the magazine in the gun, rack the slide, do a press check, see that it's in there, and then put the gun on safe, take it off safe, drop the magazine, empty the chamber, and then put the gun lock through it, just so California bureaucrats can feel safe that the jackass behind the gun isn't going to shoot himself or his family members. If the gun does not come with a magazine, I'll let to you.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. That's like a catch-22. So it's like, yeah.
And see, and I'm sure that Rick can do the same thing. And I know that Twisted can. I can go into a gun store in Texas and I can walk out with 25 guns and fill out one form with a CHL. I mean, you don't have to do one for each gun, or it's just, it doesn't matter amount of guns per purchase, you know. And I've done it at gun shows. I've been to one vendor and I bought 3 guns from him in one day. Fill out one form, hand him my CHL. He didn't have to run it with a CHL.
Exactly.
We can do that with rifles. We can do that with rifles, just not handguns.
Yeah, I can do it with anything. That's what's so crazy. I don't understand this about filling out a form for each gun, waiting, and all this other shit. I mean, I can walk out with a truckload of guns if I want.
Yep.
It's insane.
Well, that's the dumbest thing. If the cool-off period that California has,
yeah,
which is hilarious.
Firearm, you already have a CCW.
Yeah,
most of you guys have seen my safe. It's like, okay, I'm buying another gun. Really? You're gonna make me wait 10 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I could grab,
Exactly.
you know,
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's retarded.
I guess you're bolder than me. I don't show my safes.
no, I don't put it on video. I've just texted some friends.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I've seen it, but I was gonna say I won't do any of that. Don't need that. Yeah, Driver Vol said he's right. He's gotten 3 at one time here in Dallas and filled out one form. Yeah, there's no issue with any of that. And you know, and also when I go and grab a gun, it's kind of funny. When I go and grab a gun, there's a bunch of other people picking up their guns, and they're all running background checks. And if it's busy, they have to stand around and wait. And one time the gun deal was down where they approved the forms, and I walked in there and my gun, I said, picking up my gun, you know, and filled out my form, did the digital thing real quick, handed him my CHL, and I walked out, and this one guy goes, "What the hell is he? I was ahead of him." And the guy was like, "He's got a CHL, you don't." And I was like, "Yep, you need to get your CHL, buddy. Have a nice day." You know?
Peace out.
I'm like, you know, carry on, brother. Yeah, you know, just crawl back in your hole, leave me alone.
Well, the dumb thing about California is, you know, you're allowed to buy one handgun a month. But if you buy it from another person that isn't a gun dealer, like if I just need some dude. Yeah, it's a loophole. Yeah. You can buy 20 guns in one day, but you still have a 10-round, or rather a 10-day waiting period. But you can buy like a chunk, a pile, a mountain. You can buy as many handguns as you want from any private party transfer. And that doesn't count.
Yeah, we have private sales all the time. People meet parking lots for them.
Yeah, but if you buy a brand new gun from a gun dealer, no, you have to wait 30 days to buy a new gun.
But the guy has to be from California. That's where the thing's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, and that's where
I'm wondering if they're doing it that way because it's already registered in California. You know, I mean, the gun. I guess they're already aware of the gun.
A lot of these guns there's a website called calguns.net, and they have a huge forum of individuals selling and buying and wanting to trade and whatever. And that's where I got my CZ Shadow 2.
Yeah.
Because they're not on the roster in California. So, what a lot of special people will do, I'm not going to say law enforcement.
I know what you're talking about.
Or DOJ or ATF or whatever. Yeah. They'll go buy guns all over the country, bring them into California where they live because they can do that.
Yeah.
And then resell them at a huge profit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're catching on to that shit too.
They are. There was a couple of dudes a couple of cops in LA that got busted for it like a month ago. They were selling guns left and right, and things you need to pay attention to as a gun owner is how many sales you make. At least, I don't know if it's a national law or state law, but in California, if you make more than like 6 sales a year, you can have as many guns in the sale as you want, but then 6 sales a year, you're considered a gun dealer. And then the DOJ is going to come in, the ATF's going to come in and say, "Hey, where's your firearms license? I don't see an FFL around here. What are you selling so many guns for?"
And you could just say, "Because I can."
I'm getting tired of it.
They say, "No, actually you can't. Let's take a trip downtown, sucker."
That's why I love living in Texas.
Yeah.
Put these bracelets on.
Yeah, that's just keeping their thumb on you, and that's crazy.
Yep.
Well, that's what 1776 is going through also in New York. He's actually bought 2 guns that are sitting at the gun store, and he went to go pick them up, and he's dealing with this shit. They changed the law overnight, and I mean it's just that. And so they're just going to sit there and collect dust. And if you think about this new program there, the gun FFLs now, they're not just a gun shop; they're a freaking storage facility. So, think about it, if you don't pick up your car, it's fixed, the mechanic fixes it and all that other stuff, and you're not able to pick it up because you don't have the money. He's actually going to start charging you storage fees.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, if it comes down, if I was a gun FFL guy and this law hit, I'd start telling these customers, hey man, you start ordering these guns, I'm going to charge you a storage fee, because he's going to have to hire an inventory person. I mean, his inventory is just going to pile up of shit that he doesn't even own. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
They're going to end up closing. They're just going to say, screw this, man. I can't deal with this crap.
We don't have like that coupon thing that he was talking about, where you have to every
hang on,
firearm that you buy.
You're not saying it right. It's coupon.
Coupon.
Yeah, I gave him crap over that. I said, where's your coupon? Yeah, get your coupon. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
We don't have to have coupons. We need to just, in our minds, literally mark on our calendar, okay, I purchased this date, and 30 days in the future, I'll be eligible to buy another one. But you do have to have a firearms safety license, which you do have to pass like a 35 question test. They'll hand you a certificate that says you're eligible to buy a firearm for the next 5 years, and then when that expires, you have to take the same test over again, unless you have a CCW.
So you take a test, and they give you a coupon.
But just one coupon. This is good for 5 years. You don't have to get a coupon every time you go buy a firearm. Which seems like a bigger pain in the ass.
Yeah,
I like one coupon as opposed to every coupon per gun. It seems like a bigger hassle.
Now I don't know how old Shane is, but when he said coupon, the first thing I thought of was like S&H green stamps. Yeah, where you'd go to the grocery store and they used to give you these little green stamps, and they give you a book and you'd stick them in there, and then you can cash it in for like Tupperware and shit. And when he said coupon, I was like, oh man, S&H green stamp coupons. My grandma used to say, make sure you get the coupon. I was like, oh gosh.
Oh, that brings back that shit. I remember seeing those in my grandma's house.
Yeah.
She's been dead since 1981.
Yeah. And my grandma, we used to have to go to the S&H green stamp store to cash the crap in. Yeah. She's like, let's go to the S&H green stamp store. And I'm like, oh, Lord. So, but, hey, there was usually a toy involved, so I was all good.
Absolutely.
All right, get a free hot.
Yeah.
Got to bribe the kids.
Get a free Hot Wheel out of it.
I don't know how long we've been chatting. How long have we been chatting?
Where's the go? No idea. Rick's got eyes on that.
No,
yeah, I don't know.
It's been a couple hours almost.
Yeah. I'll say, freaking, he's been hitting that pipe for 2 hours.
At least.
Bad Billy says hour 45. Yeah, I was gonna invite Misfit, but it is 2 hours. We should probably shut her down.
Yeah, driver said he still has some purchases from S&H Green Stamp. I hadn't seen those things in freaking 100 years, man.
Do you ever get out and shoot rifles, dude? Mike?
Me? Yeah.
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 Go check out. Have you ever heard of Patriot Ordnance Factory in Tucson? I think it's in Tucson or Phoenix. I don't remember which, but go look at some of the shit they have to offer. They have full billet receivers, all ambidextrous, everything. Their triggers are stupid. No. And
yeah, but $200.
I'm trying to sell these things like hotcakes because I know Robbie's going to buy one. You're going to end up buying one.
Wow. But see, here's the thing.
Next.
I have a lot of rifles, and I have ARs and deer rifles and shotguns and all that shit. But, and everybody says, why do you have so many damn pistols? I mean, honestly, I'm a pistol guy, you know, and I've said this before, I think any capable person on this panel or in this chat could probably take a rifle with iron sights, poke it out to 100 yards and hit a body shot, no problem. But, you know, taking a pistol and pressing it out yourself. I mean, I love rifles, but pistols are my forte. That's just
Right.
what impresses me.
I'm with you. I feel you, brother. But
yeah, I know.
These firearms are so well made. They're
Are you talking about
stupid.
POF?
They're stupid. Yeah. POF.
Oh, I got
And
308 lowers.
dude.
They're nice.
Dude. Okay, if I ever get to Dallas and I have a pile of POF with me, well, actually, chances are if I get to Dallas and I have a pile of POF with me, I'm going to your house.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say we can load them.
God, dude. I've had LWRCs, some really high dollar SIGs, and these things are above.
Wow.
That
yeah, Mama said that POF
killer.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I love rifles and all that stuff. There's not a lot of places, you know, and like if I go off in the country, you know, I mean, we have land, but it's 3 hours away, and it's in an area that I really hardly ever go. And then out there, the only things out there is mesquite trees and freaking dirt, and pigs. And we've gone and done a bunch of pig hunting. We've done a bunch of pig hunting. Yeah, we've done a bunch of pig hunting. That was before I haven't been in a while, but you know, we cleaned that all out, but they're back now again. But so I'll probably do some pig videos, you know, but like I said, I just shoot stuff with, the only video stuff I shoot is on my phone. I'm probably going to get a GoPro if Pops ever comes across another one. I'll just buy it from him, but you know.
Yeah, it's way more convenient for me to shoot pistol just because there's shooting ranges all around me. And I know where you're coming from, and it's just easy, more convenient, and it's fun regardless.
Yeah.
But you know, the only time I really get a chance to really go out and shoot rifle is it's literally an all-day trip for me because I live in a valley with literally 17 million other people, and you can't pull a shot off anywhere near me. You got to go out into the country, which is a long ass drive, counting traffic and laws and but
yeah, because my closest, I mean, put it this way, I can shoot a rifle at our indoor range. It's freaking 25 yards. I mean, that's a waste.
I know, it's stupid. Yeah. That's just stupid.
My closest outdoor range is an hour and 15 minutes from my house one way. And I've done it, but you know, when you go out there, I mean, on a really nice day, good luck getting in. I mean, they've got waiting lines, and I don't want to drive an ambulance.
Exactly.
They won't put you on a list. I've even called ahead and said, "Hey, I'm on my way," and they're like, "Well, we don't take a list." So
yeah, I have the same problem.
There's mobs of people waiting there, and I get there, and I'm just like, "Good Lord!" I drove an hour and a half to wait 2.5 hours or whatever. So, you know, I've taken my ARs and stuff with me when I go out of town, and you know, go to Oklahoma or something like that, and I can shoot. But it's just, you know, you just got, and there's some ranges I've been to, and you might as well just shoot in a freaking toilet. I mean, they're just horrible, you know. So you're trying to go out there and put your target up, and there's guys like, you know, hey, I'm gonna shoot. I'm like, dude, I just got here, you know, I got to put a target up. They're like, shoot that can out there. I'm like, shut up, idiots, you know. You know, so I mean, you know, it just, you know, it depends on where you go. And even our, you know, like I can join a range. It's not a big deal, but even joining them, they still don't have long, you know, they don't even have 200-yard ranges. So
yeah, I have to drive literally 3 hours to get to anything over 200 yards.
Yeah.
But the closest outdoor range to me is, you know, probably 45 minutes, which isn't bad, but you know, they have one lane for one person that's 90, like it's like almost 90 yards, and then the next one is literally 3 hours away, and at that point you might as well just drive out into the middle of the friggin' desert, off-roading, and find a safe place out on BLM land. But BLM, that's what BLM used to mean, Bureau of Land Management.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's like Black Guns Matter or something.
Yeah. Oh, and actually,
That's the other
Black
one.
Lives Matter.
hey, I had a
Oh,
video.
that one. That one. Right.
I had an advertisement on my channel. See if y'all have had this. I was thinking Black Lives Matters, but it's a company called Black Makeup Matters, and it's a design makeup for black people. And I'm like, oh, and it was like about a 3-minute ad. So I'm watching it. At the end of it, there's a dude on there, and he's wearing this makeup. And he's got like these carved eyebrows and this little homemade mustache. And of course, he's talking like a girl, but he's like, oh, I love this makeup. I wear it every day and all this stuff. I'm like, what the hell's on my channel?
Right.
It's the tags you put in.
Yeah, but no, I didn't. Yeah, but
Volumes.
it was Black Makeup Matters.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, okay. So, but
You
Yeah,
think
no, I
there'd
was-
be more shooting places in Texas just due to the fact
well,
that
we're all landlocked, man. I mean, everybody buys up property and they throw homes on it and businesses. I mean, it's just, hell, where I used to, the area I grew up in, hell, we used to drive down a dirt road to my house. And shoot, now, I mean, it's packed.
I mean, you would almost have to go out to almost West Texas before you can actually get into good shooting areas here.
Yeah. Well, you know what I've done, and I didn't put it on video because I didn't want it, but I didn't want to, get busted. But I drove to El Paso and actually stopped. Yeah, I mean, literally pulled down a dirt road out in the desert, and I just started shooting. So, I mean, it was clear. There wasn't anything around, and I was shooting. There was rock behind me, so I had a backstop. But I was just like, man, I'm freaking jonesing out here in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, that's what I said. I just went down this road, and I looked around, and I was like, okay, just started freaking firing some off. But that's why I was going to get a target from Hard Target. I was just going to chunk it in the back of my truck and just, build it on a 2x4 stand with a plate on the bottom. I was just going to go sit out and just start, pull over and start shooting. But I was like, man, I could just see some, there's a lot of border patrol out there that just drive around.
Right.
I could see my ass getting busted by a border patrol guy.
Yeah, that would have been a bad day.
Yeah.
Those guys would probably side on he'd probably tell you to move on. You're a respectable citizen.
What's funny is when I come back from El Paso, I have to go through a border stop.
Yep.
And, I drive through and, they'll check you and everything. And, they'll ask you if you're American and all this, United States citizen. And I'm like, yeah. And anyway, I had a prototype on my truck one time that wasn't made on the trucks. And they thought that I was smuggling drugs, and they were actually wanting me to rip it off. And I'm like, no, here's the card that shows it, that it's a prototype. And they were like, okay. But I had to pull over in a lane, and they had the dogs walk around it. So I was like, no, well, don't start ripping stuff off my truck.
Right.
So, and they always make me open my tonneau. A lot of them have made me open my tonneau to see if there's going to be some people jump out of it. So far I've been good. Nobody's, I haven't gotten any trouble because I don't do anything wrong, but I have rolled across there with a bunch of guns in the truck before. But they're mine.
which is legal.
I didn't bring them back. Yeah, they're legal. Yeah. And I've been stopped, and I've had, police officers just pull me over. They just do random checks, because especially when I had my murdered out Ford truck, everything on it was black, and I was profiled in that thing like crazy. And, they, I'd stop at the steering wheel, and you got your driver's license and your CHL, and you keep your hands up. And, handing him that stuff, and he said, do you have any weapons in the car? And I'm like, a few. He's like, a few? I'm like, well, I've got 2 right here. And he's like, where's the rest? And I'm like, they're in my vehicle. And he's like, well, can we look? And I'm like, do you have a reason to? I mean, I'm not going to let him search my vehicle.
Right.
So that ain't going to fly.
Misfit had a good question out there.
What is that?
I haven't seen that before. Crack up. All right, guys.
Yeah. And what's funny is some of the Border Patrol agents, they're Spanish. I mean, they're like way more Spanish than me, and are thinking that I am. And he's like, "Are you American? And are you a U.S. citizen?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's
Are
like,
you?
I'm like, I'm sitting there going, "Hell yeah, I am." And he's like, "Okay, thank you." And I'm like, whatever. Y'all ready to get off?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I gotta hit the hay.
Do it.
All right, let's see. Let's let Shane do an outro. Come on,
Yeah,
Mr.
hey.
Twisted.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. It was really fun hanging out with y'all tonight. I do have some more stuff coming up. I've got another AR-15 build coming in from Thunder Guns, and I'm still working on my 458 SOCOM and waiting on a press to come in.
Cool.
So
Which
lots
press
of
you
stuff
go?
coming up. I just want
Okay.
a Lee single stage for right now.
Nice.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
You
no,
said
this is going to
458.
turn into another 30 minutes.
What upper? What upper?
I just went with the standard upper. It's the upper's already built together, so I'm just waiting on it.
I have a Wilson Combat that I put together, and it's just been a safe queen.
Excuse me. But I'm excited. I mean, I've got the lower already built, so I'm just waiting on the fundage to come in for that upper.
Yeah, cool. All right, I won't hold it up.
All right, SoCal, you're up next.
All right, I'm up next. So thanks for having me on, Rick. It was fun. Too bad for Blue. He fucking failed. And if you guys want to check me out on any of my other YouTube channels that I don't make videos on, go to Big Meat Sunday, all one word, Big Meat, as in look south, Sunday, and WTF, SoCal, all one word. And I got another dorky channel, ham radios and computer crap, called No SHTF, all one word. And that's about it. Thanks for having me on, Rick. And
Yeah, first, Rick, thank you for having me on. I appreciate you inviting me, and appreciating being on with the panel, Big Meat Sunday, and Shane and Rick. And I have one YouTube channel called Big Johnson Guns and Gear, and you can buy CZs and become part of the CZM, Mafia for life. There you go. Two of us are, but anyway. So, but I appreciate it very much. I've got. Well, actually, should say Big Meat Sunday and I have some videos coming out that you might want to check out.
if I make one.
Yeah, after you make one. But anyway, I appreciate you letting me be on, and I hope y'all have a great night.
All right, yeah, thanks for showing up. If you haven't got a chance yet, go to these guys' channels. Go over and check them out. If you like them, subscribe to them. And other than that, we got a few new videos coming out. You'll see shortly. Got some new shirts I made. Big Johnson doesn't like, which he should, because his name's Big Johnson. It looks like a Big Johnson.
No, it's too small. It's too small, Rick.
You gotta play with it a little longer.
There you go. You gotta stretch it out.
That's right. But other than that, appreciate you guys showing up. Make sure you hit the like button. That always helps. And see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you showing up. And we are going.
Gone.
Later,
Later, guys.
Let me make sure I do this right. Yeah, see, I'm